Hey guys, and welcome to True Limits Training. I'm Martez, and this is my first post on a YouTube channel. So, my boys have been telling me I need to get something started a while ago. So, here we go, finally doing it. What my page will be about fitness, be about working out, will be about exercises, motivation, because it's one thing that I thrive on. Like I love motivation. I love giving people the motivation. Other people giving me motivation. I feed off of that, um, and then just going through day to day life experiences, um, which I'll share experiences that's happened in my life to help me get to where I am and just help me get even further. Um, as well as I love to hear from my friends, all people I haven't met yet, like new friends and everything, and new viewers and everything like that. So pretty much, just a short little bio about me. I am working to be a fitness model. I'm a personal trainer right now. Um, Doing a job that I don't really love, but my goal is my goal is to open up my own gym one day, um, and that's that's what I'm working towards. Um, so I'm just doing what I can just to make ends meet right now. So there's big plans in the future coming up. So I'm gonna put them to use and make things work. But as far as me and how I got started in fitness, well, it wasn't always. I always didn't look the way I do. Um, I was in October 4th, 2009. I was in a car accident. Before the car accident, I weighed in 205, and I was, I believe, between 6 to 8% body fat. So I was just solid and thick. Um, and I didn't realize like how big I really was, and it's crazy. Um, because there's one picture that I have of me standing next to someone, and I'm like, holy shit! Like I was huge, and I I don't remember being that big or looking that big, but I was. After the accident, I had lost 35 pounds of muscle. So I went from 205, dropped down to shoot about 165. Now, if you would have saw me before the accident and then see me after, you would have been like, who or where did this guy come from? Because this is not the same person. Um, I didn't even know who I was. Like that's something that's something for you not to know who you are. That's saying something. Um, so yeah, like I had to relearn how to do everything all over again. I had to relearn how to walk, how to talk, um, because I was in a coma for 12 days, and what happened was I went through my front windshield, or what I'm told, because I don't remember that day still. Went through my front windshield. I broke my jaw, fractured my skull, fractured my C6 vertebrae, separated my left shoulder, um, broke my right ankle, and as you can tell, I had a trach because I couldn't breathe. And this right here is where it broke my jaw and they went in. And then up top you can see all my divots and all my dents. And then yeah, I had a breathing tube as well, or catheter as well. So, cause I was in a coma for 12 days, like I said, and it wasn't just me. It was two of my boys that was with me. My man in the front seat, he had to be cut out of the trunk, which I still don't know how he got in the trunk, but he had to be cut out of the trunk. He had a collapsed lung. He fractured his C2 vertebrae, and he had similar injuries as me. And my man in the back seat, he flew out one of the back windows, and he had a lot of scrapes and bruises all over him. Pretty much for me, I was supposed to be paralyzed from the waist down, but they said because of how big I was, that's the only reason that I wasn't. So if I was any smaller than 205, I would be, more than likely, I would be in a wheelchair now, doing everything. And my man in the front seat, he was actually supposed to be paralyzed from the neck down, but I forget what they said about or why he wasn't, but it was definitely a blessing from God and a miracle from God, and then also with all the support and everything, the family, loved ones, all of our friends from high school and everything who showed up and just showed love and their care coming down to the hospital, that really meant so much. Like you guys don't know, like coming out of the coma and then having your parents tell you that, okay, this is what happened. You was in a car, you had a car accident. And when they first told me that, the first thing I thought of, I'm like, please tell me that it was snowing, because I didn't want it to be all my fault, which for some reason I kind of had a feeling that it was. But then I asked them, I'm like, was it snowing? They're like, no, it's October. There was no snow on the road. I'm like, oh shit. I couldn't believe it. So at that point, I'm like, okay. But just having them tell me that, yeah, there's over 150 people here who came down, who stayed at the hospital, slept at the hospital to see you guys. I'm like, wow, that really says a lot, and that really means a lot to me. Like, that was something. So that's what happened, and yeah, I'll keep talking about more and more as time goes on, but that's been it for right now. I'll keep uploading videos. Just like, comment, and share, and please, I love to hear feedback. I'm always open to new suggestions, so give me what you got. Alright, thank you. Talk to you later. Peace, and check out my Facebook and Instagram as well. Modeling Tez 4.